manifestation and healing ritual meditation for this full moon in Sagittarius taking place the weekend of June 3rd and 4th, depending on your time zone. The moon phase lasts about 2.5 to 3 days, so you have plenty of time to do this ritual, to do, your crystal charging and moon water and all of that fun stuff. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa. I'm an energy witch, a Reiki master, and transformational coach. And today we're going to be diving in deep with some powerful energy healing, a little manifestation ritual. I'm going to give you all of the astrological 411 as well. So all you need to do is breathe and listen to my words and let your mind wander based on my suggestions. And if you do want to fully participate in this healing, you'll need a candle and a lighter, ideally your journal and something to write with, just so that you can jot things down as they come up, because this really is a ritual to help you shift your mindset, to help you uncover some blocks, get some clarity along the way. So all of that fun stuff we'll be doing here today. And last little bit of housekeeping is, if you want to receive Reiki energy healing, give me permission to send that to you now. Using advanced energy healing techniques, I'm able to send Reiki in all directions of space and time, meaning that no matter where you are, no matter when you're watching this, the healing will reach you. Now, before I dive into all of the goods, here's a word from our sponsor. Master your spiritual gifts, align with your purpose, and become a clear channel for divine guidance. Unfuckwithable Witch is a 4-week live intensive group program tailored to give you everything you need to develop your psychic abilities and master your spiritual gifts. You'll learn how to access and amplify your psychic abilities, expertly manage your connection with yourself, your energy, and your emotions, demand specific guidance, and decipher it and reprogram limiting beliefs around your gifts, heal the witch wound, and stop doubting yourself. Program starts June 12th. Check out the link in the description for more info. So the most exciting news is that this is the first full moon since eclipse season. So we've got all this beautiful manifestation energy. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so that's always a little bit more rapid manifestation in my opinion. So if you think about Sagittarius, I feel this energy in multiple different ways. So Sagittarius is the archer, the centaur, if you will. So you have this very expansive, very adventurous mind and very spiritually connected mind with, the body that is more grounded, that is more, grounded in tangible reality, right? And so, of course, again, it's a fire sign. So definitely quick to action, quick to manifest. And the way I feel this translating for this full moon in particular is that we have the sun in Gemini and the moon in Sagittarius, which are, opposite ends of the zodiac axis, right? And that's always the case with a full moon. And so you have Gemini, which is an air sign, rules the mind, but Sagittarius is also a very intellectual sign. So I feel like our mindsets are going to be put under the spotlight of this full moon. And I find that we're going to have this contrast between big picture and detail oriented. And again, they're both mutable signs, both very intellectual and very social. So we're being called really to find the balance between getting caught up in the day-to-day and losing focus of the big picture versus being too focused on the end goal and being too focused on, why isn't it coming? That kind of thing. So again, it's with full moons, you kind of want to understand where you are on the spectrum with the themes being highlighted. So are you burnt out? Are you feeling unmotivated? Are you feeling overwhelmed, right? Because it's time to adjust. We're going to have this delicious clarity coming in. So think about how you are managing your time and what your perceptions are in terms of your social life, in terms of how you approach your goals and your bigger picture ventures, as well as the day-to-day and the little routines that support that bigger picture. And while life ebbs and flows naturally, I feel like this full moon is definitely going to highlight the ways in which we can manage our energy better, set up boundaries a little bit better, take our power back and honor ourselves in ways that maybe we didn't feel we were able to in the past. And as we are on this spiritual journey and we are continually improving our self-worth, we begin to notice discomfort in relationships, discomfort socially, and even just noticing how we're managing our energy in a way that doesn't necessarily suit our needs anymore, right? And what I mean by managing our energy is, yes, of course, while, managing our energy includes our schedule and our routines, but even just giving the different situations in our lives the right weight, in the sense of not taking too much responsibility or taking on too much of the emotional work in relationships, or not taking things too personally. So notice the things that trigger you, notice the things that bother you, right? There is this spectrum, I believe, that's being highlighted right now between trust and boundaries, right? So that's something else that I believe is highlighted with this Gemini Sagittarius axis, right? While we do want to be expansive and social and let people in and learn how to trust a little bit more, there's also the very real thing of energy vampires and people that are not necessarily in alignment with us, and the need to set boundaries, right? Boundaries really are just the distance at which we can love the other person and ourselves equally. So where we are honoring the other person, but also honoring our needs as well. And this is so important. And I feel like Mercury retrograde probably highlighted a bunch of these themes for you last month, but I want you to really dig deep and notice where you might be feeling resentful in certain situations, or where you feel like you have to justify yourself a ton, being afraid to let people down, being afraid to tell people things they don't want to hear. This is a theme that is coming up for me the past couple of weeks. Just, old people pleasing tendencies, communication issues, even just, isolating yourself, or leaning on codependency, leaning on someone too much in your life, and even just, plain old trauma responses, right? Are you fighting, flighting, fawning, all of that stuff? So I think it's a really good time just to reflect on the situations that are coming up in your life just organically, maybe in the last couple of weeks, and noticing where you can make some shifts in the way that you communicate, make some shifts in the way that you process things, and shift your perspectives. The mind is going to be a little bit more malleable in this time, so you'll be able to shift beliefs a lot more easily. You'll be able to shift behaviors a lot more easily. So take that advantage now under this full moon to really do that soul searching, to really go through the recent events that maybe triggered you and see, okay, how can I see this situation differently? How can I do things differently in the future? And how can I support myself so that maybe my nervous system isn't at the max? Can I implement a routine that's going to soothe me a little bit more, that's going to help me stay centered, so that when situations like these come up, I'm able to react from a place of love, from a place of more calm, so that I can begin to shift the behaviors that I know aren't in full alignment with the person that I know that I am and the person that I want to be. Now, with all that in mind, we are going to dive into this delicious ritual. So grab your candle, grab your lighter. We're going to start by casting a circle. So get the index finger of your dominant hand, and we're going to draw a clockwise circle. Do that a few times to cast a circle so that we are protected energetically in all directions of space and time. And get yourself settled into a comfortable position. We'll light our candles here to mark the beginning of this ritual. Got a little flame, but they usually grow, so that's something else. Whenever we're performing a ritual like this, it is important to look at the elements that respond, right? So oftentimes the way the flame is reacting is also a sign of how strong the spell is. So keep an eye on that. You want to keep your candle far enough away from it so that when we are doing some deeper breathing, you don't accidentally blow it out. And now settle into a nice comfortable position. Let it all go, exhaling fully, adjusting your position just to make sure you can fully relax. And we'll begin by grounding our energy. So Bring your attention to the base of your spine, your root chakra, and watch this red orb sprouting roots that now go to wrap around your pelvis and your hips, rush down through your thighs, wrapping around your knees, going down through your calves and through the soles of your feet and each one of your toes, and then rushing rapidly all the way down to tether you to the core of the earth. Feel your energy being drawn down. And then let's draw up this beautiful Mother Earth energy. Draw it up through your root system and then up through your body, creating this channel of beautiful, feminine Mother Earth energy. And then above your head is the bright full moon in Sagittarius, creating this channel of energy that comes down through you, through your whole body, through your chakra system, creating this pillar of energy. So you have these two channels of beautiful healing energy. And I will also open a waterfall of Reiki healing energy to pour over you and through you as well. And as I do this, just breathe and feel yourself releasing tension into these energetic currents. Let your shoulders fall, let your jaw release. Breathing and releasing. You might want to visualize that your breath is coming in and passing physically through your heart and passing out physically through your heart as you exhale. So just breathe and release. And we'll tap into that precious heart center, letting the healing energy flow through you, filling every crevice of your heart space, bringing soothing energy, feeling yourself letting go of all that no longer serves you, shrugging off any thoughts that might be distracting you. You can set them aside for a few minutes because you're exactly where you need to be. So breathe. Let your heart relax. Drop anything you've been holding on to that isn't serving your highest good, that might be contributing to stress. And remember who you are. Remember that you are so capable and worthy and deserving. And with that in mind, focus on what your priority is right now. What do you want to put your precious energy into and put the right energy into to make everything flourish? What are you calling in for yourself in this next phase? What are you manifesting? What are you co-creating with this moon energy and with the universe at large? And equally importantly, ask yourself how you can support yourself through that. How can you support yourself in taking consistent action and in having an empowered mindset throughout the entire journey? So think of routines that make you feel good, that soothe you. Think about boundaries that you might need to be setting or maintaining with others so that you can protect your time and your energy. And this means communication. Maybe you need to have some tougher conversations so that you can take aligned action and be consistent and have the right mindset. And sometimes it does take soothing your nervous system on a regular basis, especially if you are venturing outside of your comfort zone. So let's soothe that nervous system right now, especially if you feel stressed and have been overworking, overthinking, dealing with a lot. It's so important to regularly let yourself fully release that tension and treat yourself like the precious angel baby that you are. Breathing now under the bright light of this Sagittarius new moon, feeling this powerful channel of energy coursing through you, soothing you and balancing your energy. All you need to do is focus on making your exhales longer than your inhales. Just breathing in fully and exhaling slowly and evenly. Letting each exhale carry away tension and stress, feeling your muscles relax more and more with each breath, feeling your scalp and forehead release, feeling your jaw release, dropping your shoulders, and really feeling a wave of relaxation wash over your entire body. As I now work on removing energetic cords from you. Cords that drain your energy, cords to other people that don't serve your highest good, cords to situations that aren't in full alignment with you, all for the benefit of everyone involved. So just breathe through this process as I move on and begin clearing your chakras one by one, starting with your crown chakra, seeing a violet orb at the crown of your head, breathing as Reiki energy comes in to purify and activate it, opening up your gateway to the divine, allowing you to go with the flow of life. Watching it spinning clockwise and growing brighter, and moving down to your third eye. See an indigo orb between your brows now, and watch as all limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears are cleared away. As we go down into the throat chakra, your sky blue communication center, allowing you to speak your truth, communicate compassionately and effectively, and now landing into your precious heart chakra, unlocking the doors to self-love and relationship harmony here, and bringing deep soothing and healing to your inner child. Before heading into the yellow sun that is your solar plexus, right beneath your rib cage, Breathe here as we heal your perception of yourself and boost your self-worth and self-confidence and willpower. Next is the sacral chakra in your lower abdomen. This is an emotional center as well as the home of your sexuality and creativity. So feel the purifying flames of this Sagittarius full moon, balancing this chakra and delivering peace and joy. Lastly, the healing energy floods your root chakra, allowing you to feel so safe and secure, grounded and deeply taken care of. We now follow this energy down through your lower body, activating the chakras on the soles of your feet, grounding you fully into the core of Mother Earth, grounding your manifestations into tangible reality. So visualize them one last time. What are you calling in, darling? What intentions do you have for this phase? I want you to dream big, reach for more, and be specific about your desires. And as you visualize them, feel them being magnetized to you. Know that they are already at your door. They are here and it is done. If it belongs to anyone, it belongs to you. They have chosen you. Especially now as you are rising to the next level, feel yourself now entering this new level of being, this new way of operating in the world. Breathing deeply here, feeling exactly how you want to feel. Bask in the appreciation for all that is already here for you. Feel the gratitude rising in your being, wrapping around you and expanding infinitely outward into the universe. This gratitude is like a beacon, and it magnetizes your manifestations even more. So trust that your dream life is right around the corner. It is here. So watch as your vision is charged by this full moon. And feel Mother Earth grounding this orb of your vision down into the earth, into tangible reality, trusting her to watch over the most perfect and easy unfolding of your desires. So just let it go and trust and breathe. Take some final deep breaths in and out, sending your desires into the ether with complete trust, breathing in and out. And know that when you do open your eyes, it is done. And so it is. So when you're ready, you may gently open your eyes, bring some gentle movement to your fingers and your toes. If you would like to continue this ritual, you can do some journaling, you can pull some cards. I highly recommend sealing this practice with a bit of gentle movement. It can be, dancing around to your favorite song or doing some stretching or some yoga or going for a little nature walk, something to really integrate the massive spiritual and energetic shifts that we've made here today into the body. Oh, and please remember to drink plenty of water today and listen to your body, because whenever we do Reiki and energetic work like this, it is so important to hydrate and help the body assimilate all of the shifts that we've made. And I just want to say thank you for hanging out here with me today. I would love to hear your experience in the comments. I would love it if you could like the video, and if you're not subscribed, definitely do that. I would love to have you. I am so grateful that you're here. I love these moon rituals. I hope that you do too, and I wish you the most magical full moon in Sagittarius, and I will see you in the next one.